How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to another new episode of Let's Play East Origin. Now, this is actually my second attempt at this. I was going ahead and recording, and things were rough, but going okay. And then, my power went out. And I lost pretty much everything. So, we're recording this episode again now. That would be useful if we'd found a single herb along the way at all. I think we want to save up for that from here on out. But, what I did learn is in this new area we have a lot of enemies that are hard to kill and cause confuse and curse status effects, which will prove quite a hindrance for us. However, enemies up here can redrop ridiculous amounts of SP. So we will hopefully be able to earn that before too long. Those things fire off the tops of those flowers like a boomerang, as you can see. Lasers. Go ahead and kill this guy that gave me some chase here. Piss off this one, get his attention. No lasers for you. Come get it. And one thing we will get used to is using these a lot. As they are quite significantly more effective against most of this stuff. Now these are the pain. As you can see, they duplicate rapidly. Take a lot of killing. And while they have not hit yet, they can cause both confuse and curse. There we go. We are definitely going to have to use our magic significantly more liberally now that we are in this area. Missed me, now you gotta die. For certain enemies, the bombs will work best. For certain enemies, the fire will work best. And for certain enemies, the plain old wand shot will work well. Like these guys. These guys, it works well as long as you hit from like the edge of range. These guys we can just overwhelm with sheer power. Those guys are pains. For these guys, as you can see, obviously, fire seems to work the best. Kill this thing. That's our way onward. We don't want to go that way quite yet. Let's explore this way first. These things can also cause the confuse effect. And they can knock you down, which is quite annoying. There we go. What I've found is the best way to handle those is to pin them between the wall. Ah! And bombs. That way the bombs hit multiple times and do crazy amounts of damage. We are cursed again, which, you know, is never anything but annoying. Jump over here. See where this little path leads. Rotafruit. That will actually be very helpful. That is something I missed when I played through this earlier. Fortunately, it is a new day, and there are no storms today. So, hopefully we will not be plagued by issues of my power. But you see what I mean about how SP is good in here. I have already earned about 50,000, 55, 60,000 cents coming in here. Now we are going to have to watch our health, because especially those slime enemies can deplete you very, very quickly without you even realizing. Crap. These, there are specific angles. There we go, there's one. Angles you can use to hit these things without getting in their range. Here's that one. I'll let this thing attack so I can get these pickups. And kill this last one. So I'll activate this, which serves basically as a jump pad. If I remember right... And we have a Roo! Perfect for our Rotafruit. Let's see what he has to give. The Roo appears to be hungry. I keep finding you little ones in the strangest places. Perhaps our fates are linked. What the? A surge of power came welling up from within. Hugo is now able to use Burst. When in boost mode, press the boost key a second time. Burst can be used at any time while boosted. A powerful barrier emanates from Hugo's body, damaging all who touch it. That sounds pretty useful. This is amazing. It's like a newfound power is coursing through my veins. But it's not a threatening power. It's really quite pleasant. You lot never cease to amaze me. From the bottom of my heart, I extend my utmost gratitude. So we get an entirely new gameplay mechanic this late in the game. That's kind of cool when you think about it. We will test it on the next batch of slimes. Or maybe we'll test it on these guys. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I'd say that worked pretty well. Now getting my, burst gauge to refill faster is suddenly a significantly more exciting prospect. Okay, there are things to be had over here. Perfect. The confused mechanic in this game is a simple control reversal. But in a game that could be as fast-paced as this is, there's nothing really simple about that. Okay, let's continue exploring our way through here. One. Like I said, the trick is kind of positioning these where the mines will hit multiple times. And that will become critically important up ahead. And if I remember right, next... Crap. After we get past this guy, we're going to be dealing with flashing ones. Yep, there they are. Making good use of our mines is going to be the key to the victory here. Because as you can see, our main shot can only do 1 damage to these guys. Crap, we are in trouble. Come on, one of you go down. Crap, that's the last thing I needed. Herb. With just one, it becomes a little more manageable. Okay, we are going to have to take a minute to equip our Spirit Cape and restore health. But as you can see, whatever they were guarding is not unlocked, so we still have at least one more to deal with. So better safe than sorry. Okay. Now we do need to keep the silver chimes equipped, because at least one enemy in this area will resurrect, which is these guys here. There he is. That's the kind of placements we need. Boom. And down. That's obviously through that hole. I opted not to go all the way through. Oh boy. And that's a path forward, which we don't want to do just yet. So now that we got that chest open, let's double back and get that. Which you can just jump off the side of the stairs, but no such luck. There's that group down. Maybe before we get anything pissy. Stop and heal. I hate having to waste time doing this, but it's better than dying and having to do this all over again. We still have a ways to go before we get to where I was at. Obsidian Key. And I had not seen any kind of save point yet. So we obviously still have quite a bit of work ahead of us. Clarion Garb, new armor. Something to spend a little resources on. And that gets us back to here. Let's go through that door. But you can see we've killed quite a bit. We've earned about 70% of a level? Okay. Okay, we got 2 of them. This is actually where I was when the power went out last time. In fact, I had managed to take quite a few of these out. Here comes the third. There's one. Let's focus on this one. Oh, these things suck. That'll be big damage. There's those 2. Okay, let's go ahead. Top off our health. Another one here. Die. There's that one. That spin move is what really makes these guys a threat. Come on, die. That's all. And we got a save point. Whew. The crystal's power purified the demon statue. We will accept divine blessings. That's very tempting right now, but instead we're going to go reduce MP usage to level 4. Because we are also having to use those a lot. That's done now, so I can do this next. Let's go ahead and save. It's been about half an hour. And something tells me that this is going to be a boss. Now what the hell, we'll give it a try. Aha, it's this guy. So, you've come. You're the man I saw with Epona before. I am. I'm Kishgal, a warrior of the Darklings. Epona's told me quite a lot about you. I really don't care for fighting sorcerers. But you've come a long way to get here. Perhaps it's our destiny to meet in battle. So what do you say we get this over with? Wait! If you don't care for fighting sorcerers, then why fight me? I have no particular desire to engage in pointless combat. I may not want to fight you, but I've got a score to settle. Epona's death is on your hands, after all. How did you learn of that so quickly? And what are you to her? Pardon me. I'm her big brother. What? We're a proud family of warriors. Every day of our lives is devoted to the glory of battle. My sister and I never had particularly deep bonds, but I always respected her ability, and I enjoyed sparring with her. So I think avenging her death is reason enough to put aside my general dislike of fighting sorcerers. Very well. If it's a matter of honor, who am I to argue? But know that I have a duty to fulfill, and I don't intend to let the likes of you keep me from it. I won't hold back. I wouldn't have it any other way. Let's see what you're made of! Here we go. That's good to know. Those work pretty well. Well, it looks like the fire magic's gonna be what we want here. Okay, I'm probably being way too careless here. Interesting. Was not expecting the creation of an ice dragon. He's not bad, but he's no match for us. That's new. We've apparently got him into his extra moves. More dragon. We got this pretty well in hand. Almost got him. Got him and leveled up. Are you satisfied now? Because I have other places to be. I don't have any quarrel with you. I'd prefer not to keep fighting. I'm not through with you yet. What? Not you too. I've released the demonic element within me, just as your brother did. The battle shall not end until one of us falls.